All right, are you ready for this? It is going to be standing or on the mat for the back this time. Okay, so today it's going to be the back, standing or mat. Now, swimmers on the mat, you're down on the mat, you're swimming, right? Okay, so that's one way for that. But if you're going to do standing alternate, if you're going to do standing, it's going to be alternate leg kickbacks. It's going to be, swimmers will be kind of fast, okay? So it's going to be like this. So again, you could put on ankle weights or hand weights if you want to add a little bit more to it. I probably should have grabbed my ankle weights. Didn't do it though. But that's okay. I'll do it next week. I'll put more intensity to it. I did grab my 8-pound weights just in case I wanted them though. Then we have hip thrusts, okay? So the hip thrusts are going to be either kneeling or laying on the mat. So if you're kneeling, you're going to be coming up like this and down. Mat, you can be laying, thrusting the hips up and down again, okay? So again, I just grabbed my 2 8s. I kept my 2 8s out, so that's about all I have right now. If I'm going to use them, that's what I'm going to use. Then Superman standing. Your long arms, they're out in a V, okay? And we're going to go back, 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 back. So where swimmers are up, Supermen are back, back, and squeezing it, okay? Then you have either downward to upward dogs on the mat or long arm pull. Long arm pull is going to be like this. Pull back and forward, back and forward. Really squeezing the back. When you're doing that, you're going back and forward, back and forward. Squeezing it out every time you do it, okay? Then it's going to be prone or reverse fly. So prone fly, you're on the mat, on your belly, and you're going like that, okay? So reverse fly, standing, and you're going like this, okay? I got the 8s out. I am going to use them. I'm going to try them for the first round and see how it feels using them for the standing ones. And then for the mat, I'm not going to use the weights. So I didn't grab my phone for the timer though, so hold on here. That would help. It would help if I actually had the timer to work, right? All right, so let's set this up here real fast. Just takes me a minute. Sorry. Okay, so core work. Edit. Today we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. Yesterday was a little bit more. So 4 rounds is going to be 20. So it's only 10 minutes of work. Hey, we could do this, right? We've got 20 seconds of each move. This week is 20 seconds. We're going to be changing it up next week. So 20 seconds of each move. And then we're going to be, got 10-second rest or I'll get right into the next move so you'll see what it is. Or you can relax either way, okay? So let me save this. Remember, tomorrow's full core. It's going to be fun. But today is the back. Everybody forgets how important it is to work the back sometimes for their core work. They think core is all abs only, but your back is so important too, okay? All right, I'm going to hit start. I'm going to stop procrastinating, and we're going to get into the standing. Either get on the mat for the swimmers if you're going to do that, but I'm going to do standing first. Standing alternate leg arm kickbacks, okay? Oop, starts in 10. Ha! Okay. Turn the volume up. Alternate. Come on. Lift them up. Now, hip thrusts. Come on down. You can keep those weights if you want to on your hips. They're light. Squeeze down. Squeeze it forward. You're squeezing it forward. You're getting your lower back. Bonus is you're getting those glutes too. You can use a little bit of glute work, right? Always can. Getting ready for the squat challenge. It starts the first day of summer. Join us on that one. I can send you a link to the actual official one if you want to. Superman now. Wide. And it's wholesome. If you're on weights, it's not as free with the hands as if you don't have them. You definitely can feel it in my upper back. Lifting the leg up, I can feel it in my lower back. Get that effect. Come on. All right. W. Downward, upward, or long arm pull. So they're out. Pull. That. Pull. Forward. Pull. Forward. Pull. Woo, holding this weights out like this. That's tough. Even the 20s or the 8s, whatever I'm using. I just did back and biceps, so. Prone or reverse fly. Ready for it? Again, you don't have to do any weights at all. I might not on the last round. You're in it, come on. Your pace. Thing is to just keep moving forward the entire time. No weights at all, you just focus on it. Squeeze that back. In some ways it's better. I'm putting more of a squeeze into it. Either stay standing or come to the mat with me for those swimmers. Okay? Swim, swim, come on. All right, ready for it. It's time for hip thrust. Flipping over. Or kneeling. Really push it up. This would be a good one for elevated too. If you're elevating, you're coming down, you feel really good too. When you get it there, squeeze it really good. Get that lower back, come on. Come on. All right. Superman or standing wide ones. Remember how to do them. Side hold the top each time. All right, have our downward to upward dogs. Our pull-ins. Downward, in, upward, back, downward, down, upward, back, downward, in, upward, back, downward. You could just do downward, come forward, lower yourself. Even do a cobra if you wanted to, okay? Sorry, I didn't show you that one sooner. Prone fly or reverse fly. Prone fly on the mat. Arms out. You don't have to lift your lower legs, but you can add in a little bit of extra crunch there. All right, back up or stay on the mat. Swimmer time. All right, this time I'm not gonna do the weights. Out there. Reach back, come on. All right, hip thrust, kneeling. That I am using the weights for. Squeeze it up there, come on. Something about putting my, even though it probably isn't as much because there's, like I said, lights, but they're doing something. More than anything. Come on. We have Superman after this one. Our long arm. Reach back. We're going to put him at that angle. And we're going to reach him back. Come on down. Superman. They're out in the angle. Slow down. Squeeze into it. Squeeze really good at the top. Squeeze that back. Okay. Long arm pull or downward upward dog. Out. Pull back. Forward. 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 Pull out, squeeze it out, come on. Prone or reverse fly. Okay. Up, down, up. You might do a mixture too. You might do some on the mat, some standing. If you can't do the downward dog into the upward dog, remember you can come out in a flat plank or do it that way too when you're in that one. But you can also come up and do the long arm pull for that and then do the other ones on the mat. That's next round. We're on the mat again. Come on, squeeze that back as you're doing these. All right, swimmers. Down we go. Get into that swim, come on. Hold that butt back up. Swim it out. Next one, hip thrust, flip it over. I'm taking my time on that. I need to stop doing it. Close to your hips are, your glutes are to your feet. Tougher it is for these moves, this move. So get your glutes close to those heels. Not toes, heels. You know, eventually I'll get my wording right. Come on, hip thrust those hips up. Down they go. And we have Superman or standing alternates out wide either way. And hold it up. Even if you're standing, I want you to squeeze. Hold it back and squeeze. Come on down. Back and squeeze. Come on down. Back and squeeze. Down, down. Back and squeeze. Back and down. Back and squeeze. All right, downward to upward dog or the long arm pull. So downward into upward, downward into upward, downward into upward. The little move going down and upward is the primary back move there. Oh, and prone fly. Prone or reverse fly. Down. Hold it up. I want you to pulse it. Whichever one you're doing, come on, pulse it out. Squeeze it really good. Keep that tension. Don't let it go. Hold. Release. If you're on the mat, child's pose. Standing, you can just pull your knees up. One and then the other. That'll start to take your lower back too. Now, I'm about to do a stretch for the back, but first, I don't know why I did that. My legs gotta go further back. I did that. Puppy move. It's really good for the back, the bloat for the belly, and everything else too. This move right here looks awfully funny, but right there. Excellent shoulder, upper body stretch. You're pulling back. You're elongating that body. Pulling back to your heels with your glutes. And come on up. Okay, so I'm about to do a stretch for the back, but working through that one, it's like almost was like cardio again, huh? I had to tell myself to slow down and focus on it. So this week's almost done. We're almost done with really the first full week. We had one day of full to start with last Saturday. So we have this Saturday tomorrow. It's full core again. Different moves. Tomorrow's going to be sit-ups, flutters, side crunches, darts, and plank hold or hollow hold, depending on whichever one you want to do. So remember, there will be alternates for everything, so there's no excuses. We're going to get in there. We're going to have fun with it. Sunday's our prep day, and then we start it all back up again on Monday We'll mix it up a little bit. I think the time's going to become a little bit longer. The moves will be similar, but I'm going to mix some of them up, okay? So if there's a move that you want me to add in, send me a message, okay? Since I'll be getting this ready on Sunday, or maybe even tonight or tomorrow, but I'll start working on it. So send me a message. If there's something you want me to like slip in there, hey, what about this move? Send it to me and we can look into doing it too, okay? This one here for today, have fun with it. Again, remember, core back is essential. People forget about how important it is, okay? Your back supports your spine, which helps your posture. So we don't look like this all day long. Hold it back. Pay attention to your posture and what you're doing today, okay? This one's checked out and done.